Okay, hello. This is to make sure I'm going in the right direction for the tail. Basically what I've done is I've created a controller here as opposed to attaching it to either of these, because then you can turn it off when you don't need it, and it also, so it can act as, so you can actually rotate it and it will change the direction of the deformer. So you can do it both ways. What I've done is I've put all the controls on here. So you've got wave speed, which is how fast it moves down the tail. You've got wave length. The smaller it is, the more turbulent it looks. The bigger it is, the more fluid it looks. Got wave amplitude, which is basically you can completely make it distort, but it looks a bit odd sometimes. Got wave offset, which basically, if you look at this, it's got offset of 12, and then here it's got an offset of 9, so it's got a offset of 3, and it just gives it a bit more randomization basically. So if I put that down to 0, it'll be the same on both. So it's 19, 19. Just if you put it on a little bit, then it just means it's not exactly the same. Drop off means that basically if you put it down to 1, then it will affect the top more than the bottom, and then if you put it to -1, then it will affect the bottom more than the top. Envelope acts as a kind of on-off switch, so if you put it to 0, it won't affect anything. So if I press play, there'll be no dynamics going on. If you put it to 1, it'll move in that direction. If you put it to -1, move in the opposite direction. So you can see it does go up to 2 on both, and that just act as a multiplier, so it'll just be twice as strong. You can also still do the same, so it still works when you still moves. Then you can use the offset to get different so you get the ripples moving in a different direction. Obviously you wouldn't actually see these